A look at McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Stanford Cardinal and the Baylor Bear. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
I caught up with the Stanford head coach before the game. This is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll run it. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Flagway on the play action. Going to take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over from the moment the ball left his hand.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Sets his feet. It's Warren. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Unloads in the nick of time.
That's a really great play by the defender, and we obviously know the defense gave up a ton of points there last time. Now, the coaching staff told us, David, they wanted to be more aggressive this game, and here you go. The opening drive of the game, great job by the defender that time, breaking on the ball, swatting it away, and trying to send a message to the offense.
Well, and sometimes the defenders, they're trying to make plays. They're trying to catch it. A lot of times because of that, they misjudge the football. I like knocking it down, making sure the receiver doesn't catch it. They were challenged all week about a negative performance a week ago. Good to see them come out early with some energy and making some plays.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. Looks it in. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
A That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They go play action with Lagway. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's some pretty sticky coverage right there, man. You play that man-to-man coverage and you have those out-breaking routes. I tell you what, you got to kind of be careful as a QB how much you want to attack that, especially when the coverage is so tight. He does a good job staying glued to the receiver and knocking the football down.
Makes the grab. At the 45 on his way. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They're going to run it. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Out wide left, it's Freeman. Stopped right there.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. Got it. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. Lagway to throw for it on 4th. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. Quick give. It's 4. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on 3rd down. Powers inside. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Stanford lines up to punt it away. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Play fake Lagway. Throws for the tight end. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trusting your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Lagway wants to throw. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. And the Bears in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Lagway. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Third down from the gun, DJ Lagway. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The Cardinal offense takes the field ready to attack. Got an alley. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
And that one is incomplete. It's the end of the first quarter. Scoreless as we head into the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Warren. Left side, it's Brown. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
They're all over it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
They'll get 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Lagway from the gun on 3rd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Breaks into the open. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back.
Hits the accelerator to the right, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown,
defense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he put an exclamation point on that drive with a 29-yard touchdown. Here he comes. This is a gamble. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Stanford's offense heads out, hoping to move the ball on this drive. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They'll need a bunch on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Just barely got rid of it.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. Across the 25, he's got room. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard,
breaks free. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Tough run here, it's 4th. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And so far, man, everything's been difficult for this offense. And credit to the defense. They've taken away all the easy stuff. The easy perimeter throws, the quick throws. Nice job playing fast, playing physical. But this QB's got to get a little bit more in rhythm. Be a little bit more patient. Go through his progressions a little bit better. Right now, so far, it's an 0 for 4 start.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Rush is on. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cardinal. Extra point here will tie the game. And he splits the uprights on the extra point.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
And he tacks on the extra point. So a drive there of 85 yards. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The give to the lone running back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run him again. Sees an alley. There he goes. The 40. Past the 30. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
The Bears will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
And this is an area of the field, man, who can be more physical. And you know I'm going to run the football a lot of times on these goal-to-go situations. 1st and goal, can I be physical? Can I get closer? The defense won that physical battle. Interested to see now if the offense thinks they can still run, or do they go to the passing game?
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Upstairs he's got it. Turning it on. He's inside the 40. At the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Stanford!
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Here's Lagway to pass. Stepping to the right. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Now on the move. Slides to the ground after picking up the first. Great play on 2nd and short. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Second and long here. They'll send the back in motion. Throwing, Lagway. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
and getting vertical. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We start with Arizona taking on the Kent State Golden Flashes.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Second down to the air. Holds on, it's Hall. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Cardinal coming off that big pass back to the line. Caught behind the line, it's Brown. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Out wide left, it's Blackburn. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's third down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up fourth and short, and you've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can go pick up this first down.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Converts on fourth down, still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. Left side is Shaw. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
At the 13-yard line. And first down for the offense.
The Cardinal at the line with the first down. Let's see if they go back to the air. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give on the counter. Headed to the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick. But the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Heftiness coming out on the goal line. He will not get there as the defense stops him again.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defense.
Touchdown, Cardinal! Fitted in the window for the score. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they close that drive going to the air for the final few inches and the score. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Flagway on the play action. Oh, pressure's coming. Right side, it's Freeman. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Great protection there. Plenty of time to sit in the pocket and let his receiver work across the formation.
And he did a great job working across the formation, finding a hole. Quarterback, good timing, waiting on it. Nice strike.
The Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Flagway wants to throw. Keeping his eyes downfield. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Changing the routes with his receivers. Burrowing for yardage. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. Has to have it on 4th down. Still on his feet at the 40. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off.
And that's a really good job on 4th down, man. The running back knowing where he needed to get. But how about the defense? They sell out, bring all those bodies up. If you make one of those guys miss, a lot of time with all those guys near the line of scrimmage, it can lead to a big play. New set of downs for this offense.
The give. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Our final quarter is on deck, and it looks as if they are ready to go. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They go play action with Lagway. Flush to the left. Just got rid of that one.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
He's changing the play. Lagway will try to get it from the gun on 3rd down. Takes a shot at the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They'll go for 2 here and try to climb within a field goal late. On the move. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. offense making its way back onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
From the gun, it's Ford. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13. Stanford quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. The quick out. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. They get to the line quickly. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drive. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
The give, it's Ford. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Turns it upfield. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Hits inside. It's Ford. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And they're not on the same page there. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush right in his face. And he avoids the sack.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And they'll just down it right there. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. This offense trying to keep the momentum going. They scored the last time they had it. The defense got it back for them, and now a chance to take the lead.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Lagway fires to the right. Caught by Williams on the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Moving the pocket, it's Lagway. Between the hashes, it's Freeman. Got room at the 35. He's loose on the right. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Black 14, black 14. 360 hut.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. Timeout is called by the Cardinal. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Touchdown, Baylor! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
What a great job by this offense. Listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
Leading by 1, they'll go ahead and go for 2 and try to make it a field goal game.
Black 18, black 18.
Here's Lagway to pass. Under pressure. Incomplete on the 2-point try. They tried to push this lead out to a field goal, but they'll have to settle for holding a 1-point lead. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Out wide left to Jaw. Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
I love that last play, and I love that they're still under control here. I know it's a 2-minute situation. Everybody's trying to go fast, but they can't get out of control. Right now, they're playing within themselves. They're understanding what's on the clock, and they're just running their offense.
Wants to throw one first. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running back, the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism, and he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
He'll try to do it himself. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to slip through and pick it up. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. After run, now throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
After that incompletion, you really got to think about this if you're the offensive coordinator. Now, you're already in field goal position. You're already in a spot where you can kick a field goal and just win this game. So with the play call, you want to think about running the ball, bleeding the clock, using timeouts. If you are going to throw it, they've got to be high percentage throws. You cannot take sacks. You absolutely cannot turn the ball over.
Man, this is a big third down coming up. What is this offense going to lean on? They've tried the run. They've tried the pass. Hasn't been great. They've got to put something together here trailing the fourth quarter.
They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. They'll ride him again. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down decision. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. They'll call a timeout with 4 seconds left in the game. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. This game will come down to this, a field goal try to save them. And it's good! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds.
Big-time moment. This place going bananas, cheering for their squad, cheering for this guy to miss the kick so he can't take the lead, but he delivers in the clutch, and this place just got really quiet.
It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. He's taking a deep shot. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over and absolutely hard.